On this episode of What's Going On in Shayna's comment section, I just want to break down this comment here because it's a foundational thing that I think a lot of people experience, but I feel like if we were to break it down here, then this might help some people not have to experience it. You know what I mean? So let's read and then let's do a little bit of a deeper dive. She needs to cut contact with this man. This is in reference to a video that I did about an Am I the A-hole that talks about a man doing something real creepy with this single mom's children's towels. If you want to watch it, the link is right over there. But let's keep going. The first time it happened may have been an accident. After she talked to him about it, his behavior should have changed. Two times through 200 were choices, not accidents. And I said this exact statement can be used for countless situations. After the first warning, it's a choice. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. I also talk a lot about decentering, men, child-free living, all of that stuff on this page. If any of that sounds like a vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, I always appreciate a super fan if something really resonates. But now let's circle back to the meat and potatoes. After you tell somebody, especially if it is a man, especially if it is somebody that you are in an intimate relationship with, if you have to keep telling them, hey, I don't like it when you do that. Hey, I really would appreciate it if you stop doing that. Hey, when you do that, it makes me feel insert negative emotion, sensation, whatever. Here, stop. If you have to keep telling them that, it is a choice. They are choosing to do those things that irritate you, that disrupt your peace, that make you feel uncomfortable, that make you feel sad, that make you feel like they are pushing your boundaries because they are pushing your boundaries. And we are so far past the, oh, boys will be boys, or, commodifying and infantilizing men, saying they don't have the practical skills that literally every human being has. Listening skills. And you don't even have to, you could be hard of hearing and still understand what it means to listen to somebody. Right? So, and I've had, not in my comment section, thank God, but I've seen it in other people's comment sections where it's like, oh, my boyfriend, my husband, he has ADHD, he has a learning disability, nom, 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 nom. I have rippling amounts of ADHD. Arguably, I am the patient zero of neurodivergence. Right? But I'm also a Black lady, so that does make me a little bit better. Anyway, here's my question for you. With all of those all of those things that he may or may not have, when it comes to his passions, when it comes to his video games, when it comes to his biking addiction, when it comes to his, I don't know, whatever he does on his headset with all of his little booga friends, when they tell him, hey, there's 20,000 gold coins up that mountain over there, you just need to do, it lists 17 things. It says if you just do these things and you could get that. Does he have a hard time hearing them? Does he have a hard time retaining that information? If they say, hey, I know that you're getting ready for that triathlon, don't do this, and this in your training because it's going to make it harder for us, your teammates, and for you. Did he hear what they said? Would he do the things that they told him not to do? Sounds like he doesn't have a listening problem. Yeah. And for the people that are like, oh, well, in this story that this is previously mentioned, she kept reminding him, hey, don't use my kids' towels for this. Don't use my kids' towel. And what he was using it for was nasty. Grade A nasty, right? So she has to keep reminding him. If there is something that they care about, they don't need reminding. If there is a new video game launch that is coming out in 3 years from now, they don't need reminding. The amount of men that have on their calendars Marvel things, cons like Comic-Con or whatever, they are counting down the days. They have different check marks for, oh, okay, so this is going to be going on this movie is going to be dropping on this day, so that means that I need to rewatch all of these in this specific sequence, so that way they don't need reminding. They remember the things that they care about. And men show what they care about through action. So if he is not showing through action that he cares about you and what you say and your boundaries, then if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, then I hate to break it to you, but I'm also very happy to break it to you so that way you could get out of there. That man don't care about you. That man don't care about you, and he is showing you. They can say a lot of words. They could booga till the ooga comes home. But if he's not showing you that he respects you in word and in deed, that he respects your space, your presence, and your boundaries, then he don't respect you. And this is a slow thing. This is a thing that a lot of women and people that engage with men deal with on such a regular basis that sometimes we don't even catch ourselves repeating ourselves consistently. This is a thing that a lot of us have been trained to do since childhood. Oh, well, you know, your brother, you're just a little bit more mature than him. Just give him another, just help him out a little bit more. Would you mind repeating that to him? Oh, well, you know, your father. So yeah, just write an extra note somewhere else on there. Dad had the original note. Brother heard you, heard mom, heard whoever the first time. They just didn't care. And yeah, that cellular memory, that muscle memory, it's in us, but we got to get it out of us. We got to get it. We got to unlearn that because it is helping for them to continue their... I'm so excited to get out of here. I have a whole other video about why I'm so excited to get out of here. Right over there. Anyway. Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Conscious incompetence. There we are. In the same way that it is for the men, oh my God, in the same way that it is difficult for the men to learn a new skill, which is to like be a fully competent human being, we also would need to learn a new skill. We would need to learn how to let it go. We would need to learn how to let them be the big boys that they say that they are. And if they say that they got it, they got it. You give it to them once, and if they drop it, then now you have the information that you need to make the proper next steps. And that is a skill, because a lot of women, especially if you are a woman of color, especially if you are a first generation, especially if you are a first gen daughter, that is something that is very much built into the way that we were raised. So it's going to take a lot of work to unlearn that, but my God, your peace is more important. That is all for now. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. If you have any comments, any additional thoughts, anything that you want to like add to this conversation, please type them below. I'm a little behind on a lot of my comment sections because I hate where I'm at right now. But I'm leaving today. So I will catch up on those, but wonderful day to the rest of you. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.